I met with Aang. Aang wanted me for the part Albert, and we had a great meeting. And I was a big fan of his work. Love his work. I think he's a great director and even greater person when I met him. And I said, I'm in, and not to mention Oscar director. And I knew I could learn something from him. And he's innovative and I always want to do something fun and new. And Aang is he's ahead of his time. So. I like that he thought of me for this part because it's a different part for me. Playing a producer, married man in the movie. I mentioned it briefly, but it's a great part. It was something different, and so I knew I could play it, and that's the type of things that excite me, something different and new. And I like what he was doing with the 3D and new cameras, technology. And I knew he would bring something totally different to the table, like he did with Life of Pi and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So I was like, this is a blessing to be in a movie with him, so it's great. He feels their pain because my character, Albert, goes through with Hollywood, fighting to get in with Hollywood or fighting to get something good made in Hollywood. And so he can relate with these guys that they're coming home and being disrespected a little bit. And people they say they love them and appreciate them, but they don't put their money where their mouth is, and a lot of times, and they don't respect them like they should be, honor them like they should be honored for sacrificing and fighting, putting their life on the line for the country. When I traveled around the United States doing my comedy shows, I met a lot of soldiers, and that's what made me want to do this movie, because I related to it. And I think a lot of the soldiers and a lot of people are going to relate to these kids coming home and and what they have to go through. Some people don't respect them like they should, and sometimes the families are divided, and sometimes they're going through different things, a lot more than a lot of kids their age go through. So I think a lot of people are going to resonate with it, and I think it's going to touch a lot of people's hearts. I hope they experience everything. I hope they laugh, they cry, they have all the emotions that they can have, because I think it has all that in this movie. I think, and then visually, I think it takes you to another world, takes you into Billy Lynn's world. So visually, they're going to be blown away, and I think with the characters, they're going to be blown away. And I think with I'm pretty sure it's going to be some cool music. I think I think they're going to experience so much, they're just going to go away with whoa, this is the future, visually, and these characters were great, and then the story is great.